My name is Marco Dominic Gonzalez, March the 3rd, 2014, 12:30 p.m. This is part two of President Obama's program, My Brother's Keeper. My comment on it. And I left it off where, I'm the corporal. I won Marine of the Quarter for my unit. I won NCO. I won Marine of the Quarter for my company. Then I went up to the battalion. I won Marine of the Quarter. When I ran to the quarter, the other Marines said, you know what, this Marine will replace me. And then the Sergeant Major said, okay, you're going to be in the vault. Because I was the legal NCO for the battalion, and then I went to Classified Material Control Center, and I had my office in the vault, and I would talk to the colonel and take the captain, the intel captain would say, well, go ahead, the colonel, actually, you go in and give him a brief, and I would talk to the colonels and that kind of thing. And I remember the colonel's like, are you from the, he says, Corporal Gonzalez, are you from the barrio? And I'm like, no, I'm not from the barrio, not every Mexican's from the barrio, man. No, he says, oh, it's because they don't know. They're white. I mean, you don't. It's always a misconception when you're dealing with. There's always a misconception of a Hispanic, and there's always a misconception of a black person. You end up getting a stereotype, and then you have to break through the stereotype. Like President Obama said, I need somebody to encourage me. So the kids that are in that stereotype and actually live that life, they don't have dads, man. They don't have they don't have anything to go back to, Not every American that joins the military is joining just for a patriotic reason. Some of them are joining because there is nothing, and they're learning some discipline. But I said, you know what? At least you're learning discipline, dude, because from this you have a foundation, a building block that you can always remember. And it saved a lot of these guys' lives. I can say, man, you need to be here. You definitely need to be here, you know what I mean? Because there is a structure, there is a discipline, but you don't have freedom. One thing you need to learn as a person in the military to say, you don't have freedom. When you get out, you have freedom. Then you enjoy your freedom as an American. But going back to the president's program, and I guess they put $350 million from private. So my thing is this is not a private situation. This is not something where you say, Magic Johnson, give me $100 million, Arsenio. You know what? This is an American situation. This is where you get money from the budget to do that. See, when you downsize the military and you increase the pay of that enlisted man, and you find, wow, Dominic, there's like $100 billion free or more. More. Absolutely. Guess what you can do? My Brother's Keeper. Raise the enlisted man's pay. Food stamps. Unemployment benefit. Clean energy jobs so that these guys have a job to go into. See, if you really focus on the clean energy revolution, these guys have a job to go into. The guys out of the can have a job to go into, so they're not going back into a cycle of poor, poverty, crime, prison, poor, poverty, crime, prison. And it's hard for a white person that does not have understanding. And I'm going to tell you something. There should be a law, and we can put this in an amendment. You cannot be a lawmaker unless you have go through psychology courses, criminology courses, it's like what I took when I was a sophomore in high school. Child human development course. You need not the one course, you need the long course, so that you understand people. How can you lead people if you don't know people, man? If you're not enlightened, how could you be a leader? You can't. Not in a free country. You can be a leader in a dictatorship like the military. It's like you get promoted, you have a certain power. You don't need to understand people. And I'm going to do part 3.